Hello, hello, I'm the official name raider. My job is to look through the first page of Google, review the nicknames provided by the internet, and then give my recommendations at the end. Today, we're looking at Flabébé, Floette, and Florges. And we're probably going to have some kind of awkwardly unfitting music for this, but, well, that's kind of the song that's going to reflect Florges and Flabébé and shit like that, so, it is what it is. Okay, you ready to watch someone talk shit to some peaceful piano music? Here we go. Fairy Queen. That's a stupid name. It's a stupid and it's a bad name. And it gets better. Gardenia. That's the name of a gym leader who has nothing to do with Flabébé. And even then, that's a shit name for a gym leader, man. Like, I understand they're trying to make it theme. And first off, this doesn't even make sense. Why would somebody be like, I'm born and my name is Gardenia, therefore I am destined to like grass Pokemon and be a grass gym leader? That is so stupid. That is the stupidest fucking thing. I understand you're trying to make it be like, oh, well, let's incorporate the typing into their name, but that's a fucking shit, dumb, idiot excuse because that's not something that happens in the real world. Florian, which is not interesting at all. Grace Lily, fucking stupid. Rosemary, Sakura, still fucking stupid. Flowers, Blossoms. Wow, everything on here is basic, boring, uninspired, not interesting. The worst of it is just Gardenia, because Gardenia is just a shit name. Fuck Game Freak, it was a terrible choice of a name. There's a Transformers character called Botanica. There's a Transformers character named Botanica. It's not exactly my first choice for a nickname, but we've seen Transformers in the past, so I mean, it's only fair to highlight that. Do I think it's the best? I mean, no, not really, but hey, whatever, it's something, I guess. And if you type in Botanica into Google without Transformers, you're just gonna get like a bunch of flower shops. Just a heads up for you. Alright, I'll acknowledge this one just because I had a similar train of thought, but not quite with Florges. And that's like, oh, well, we're introducing fairy types, so instantly your mind goes to, like, Navi from Ocarina of Time. My thing was I didn't want to do that, so mine was like, oh, go to Tattle and Tail from Majora's Mask, because that's different. But I tried putting that on my Sylveon, and, like, that's an idea, and I understand the reasoning behind it, but I don't particularly like it. And I think with Florges, at least there's a tiny little bit of personality you could make out of it, with it being, like, you know, related to flowers or some shit, to where you don't need to make Navi, but I don't know, just, like, I get the logic, but, yeah. Only because I don't expect this video to be too long, I'm going to highlight this one just for the joke of it. Do I care for it? No, but at least it's something. And then Love Child, I don't hate, but again, I wouldn't use it either because I like the hippie direction of it, and that's about it. It made me think about that episode of Dexter's Laboratory, where you find out Mandark's real name is Susan. Oprah Winfrey, however, is probably the best thing we've seen thus far. Congratulations, I don't know where you got this from, Slowpoke Tail, but I like it. Would I use it? No, but at least I like it. Tinkerbell, there's another fairy for you, but again, I feel like things, like the fairies that this is trying to describe, like Navi and Tinkerbell, aren't gonna fit Flabébé or Florges in my opinion. I'll highlight this one just because I want to be that guy too. The color thing is also a different direction you could take it. I don't particularly think that's necessary to do. We didn't exactly go over black Hippowdon and then brown Hippowdon, so it doesn't fucking matter. But some people feel the need to highlight the colors and do something like that. Obviously, we're not going to Google the variants because we're barely finding anything for just typing in bland-ass Florges as is. And because I'm that guy, there is no A in azul. It is just like this. That is how you say the word blue in Portuguese. I am fluent. I have a student that I teach English. Alright, we've reached the bottom, and I don't really feel like we found too much of anything. Sorry, I had to check, make sure the audio was still playing. Now we're doing the scroll up so you can see everything. Spreadsheet! I don't know why they did this in all purple. They kind of hit the wrong fucking thing. Oh, look, it goes away after a while. Never mind, I'm wrong. I hit the wrong button. Anyway, don't really care for Cherry Blossom. Like, again, I understand they're trying to do the color theme, but eh. Comment suggestions. After some Final Fantasy enemies, cool. I don't Final Fantasy, maybe this appeals to you. If not, I mean, it's a direction you can consider though, because even if you can't relate to Final Fantasy, maybe it'll unlock an idea for you and you can relate it to that. I didn't write anything down because I didn't find anything worth a damn. I didn't have a personal choice before coming into anything because I didn't have any ideas. The one I liked best was Oprah Winfrey. That one's stupid as shit, but I like it. Would I use it? No, but I do like it. I don't know any other things I think I could relate this to. Like, I saw someone talk about Rose Raid, and they're like, oh, bouquet. And I'm like, well, I mean, I guess you could relate to Rose Raid, but I feel like Florges is such a different one because it's a grass type without being a grass type. Which, honestly, I do like when they subvert expectations like that, and people are like, why is the crab a water type? And it's like, because that's fucking predictable, you stupid shit. That's why. They're doing something different. That's good. Anyway, any other ideas and suggestions you have, feel free to put in the comments below. Give a thumbs up to the ones you think are good. Hopefully we can try and come up with something worthwhile for Florges. I actually think it's a pretty decent Pokemon, kind of underrated. And, you know, having a good nickname to reflect it is probably the way to go, you know?